households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene, from ancient grudge raid to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured, piteous overthrows do with their death bury their parents' strife.
The fearful passage of their death marks love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end not could remove, is now the 2 hours' traffic of our stage. The which, if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
The dog of the house of Montague moves me.
I will frown as I pass by, and let them take it as they list.
Nay, as they dare. I'll bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them if they bear it.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
Drop, if you be mad. Gregory, remember thy splashing blow.
Throw your severed weapons to the ground and hear the sentence of your moved prince. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. For this time, all the rest depart away. Romeo is convinced to crash the Capulet party that is being thrown later that night, which I wasn't invited to. And there he meets a lady.
What lady is that which shall enrich the hand of a yonder knight?
I know not, sir, but you still don't have a chance.
Okay. I got it. Pro game.
Go get them, Tiger.
Hey!
Hey there.
I have something to say to you. If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy stride, my lips to blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss. Your breath smells her. Take an Altoid.
Well, good pilgrim, you do wrong your hands to touch, which my devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saint lips and holy palmers too?
I pilgrim lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. Then they pray, grant thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not, while my prayer's effect I take. Thus from my lips, by thine, my sin is purged.
Kiss her.
No.
Then have my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from thy lips, O trespass sweetly urged. Give me my sin again. No, just take this, please.
I would say you kiss by the book, but I would be wrong.
Okay!
A few moments later.
Madam, your mother craves a word with you.
What is her mother?
Mary, bachelor, her mother is the lady of the house.
Is she a Capulet? Oh dear Count, my life is in my foe's debt.
Romeo was so in love with Juliet that he had to go see her that night. And there Juliet professes her love for Romeo.
O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father, refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
My love! I'm right here!
If any of my kinsmen find me here, they will murder thee.
I have knights cloaked to hide me from their sight, and but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate, than death prorogued, wanting of thy love. O lady, by yonder blessed moon, I
I'll
swear.
not by the moon, the inconstant moon, do not swear at all, or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my adultery, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart, dear love.
Well, do not swear, although I joy in thee, I have no joy of this contract tonight. Good night, as sweet repose and rest comes to thy heart as that within my breast.
Oh, blessed night, I'm a third. Being in night, all this is but a dream.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose merits, send word tomorrow. By one that I'll procure to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the right, and all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
So thrive my soul.
Oh, my dear Romeo, climb up to me. Oh, it's so small, just like you. 1,000 times good night, my dear Romeo.
Sleep, dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I wear sleep and peace, so sweet to rest. Hence like to my ghostly father's self, his help to crave, and my dear hap to tell. By my love.
Juliet sends her nurse to talk to Romeo. Romeo tells the nurse that he will be waiting in Friar Lawrence's cell to be made a groom. And later that day, Romeo and Juliet get married. In my head, here comes the Capulets.
Will you pluck your sword out of his pitcher by the ears? Make haste, lest mine be about your ears, ere it be out.
I'm here for you.
Come, sir, you're passado.
Hold Tibble, good Mercutio! Oh, Romeo, Romeo, brave Mercutio's dead!
Alive and Trump and Mercutio slain, either thou or I or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy, that deceased comforts him here, slain with him, haste.
Romeo, away, be gone! The citizens are up and Tybalt slain!
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
An envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio, but Romeo had but newly entertained revenge, and it was his hand that did slay Tybalt.
For that offense, immediately do we exile him hence.
Now, nurse, what news?
Oh, well a day, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead!
Oh, God. Did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did, at last the day it did! Hie to your chamber, and I'll find Romeo.
I'll find him, and give him the strength to be my true knight.
Why, how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
Mary, my child, early the next Thursday morn, the county parish at St. Peter's Church shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
I will not marry yet, and when I do, I swear it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate rather than Paris.
Fettle your fine joints against Thursday next to go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I will drag thee on a hurdle thither.
Good father, I beseech you on my knees, hear me with patience but to speak a word.
Thursday is near. Lay hand on heart, advise, and you be mine, I'll give you to my friend. And you be not. Hang, beg, starve, die in the streets, for my soul I'll never acknowledge thee.
Oh, nurse, go in and tell my lady I am gone, having displeased my father to Lawrence's cell to help make confession and to be absolved. Oh my God. Oh, shut the door, and when thou hast done so, come weep with me, past hope, past cure, past help.
Oh, Juliet, stop whining, stop crying, stop weeping. I already know thy grief. It strains me past the compass of my wits. I hear thou must, and nothing may approach it. On Thursday next, be married to Paris.
Tell me not, friar, that thou hearest of this. I long to die, if what thou speakest not a remedy.
Hold, daughter, I do spy of a kind of hope, and if thou dearest, I'll give thee remedy.
Oh, bid me leap, rather than marry Paris.
Hold, then go home. Tomorrow night, look at thou lie alone, and take this vow, being in bed, and to still looketh off thy off, and each part, this pride of a simple government, shall stiff and short and dark appear like death. In this viral illness, a shrunk death, thou shalt continue to in 40 hours. In the meantime, against thou shalt awake, shall Romeo by my letters know our drift, and hither shall he come, and that very night shall Romeo be here hands to Mantua.
Give me! Give me!
Hold, get gone, be strong, and be courteous.
Love, give me strength, and strength shall help me afford. Farewell, dear father.
That night, Juliet drinks the liquid in the vial that would make her appear dead. And in the morning, her appearance fools everyone into believing that she truly is dead. Oh Lord, my lady! Look, look! Oh happy day!
Oh me, my only child, my only life!
She's dead, deceased! She's dead! Alack the day!
Ah, let me see her out! Alas, she's cold! Death lies on her like an untimely frost!
Peace, hope, for shame, confusion, curves live not. If these confusions have in yourself, have part in this fair maid. Now heaven hath all, and all the better for the maid. Everyone prepare to follow this fair course until her grave.
Romeo! What's wrong? What's wrong? News from Verona? How now, Balthazar? How doth my lady? Is my father well?
Her body.
What?
Her body's fine. Her body sleeps monument. And her immortal part with angel lives, I saw her laid low in her kindred's vault, and presently took post to tell it to you. But your father's doing great.
Dost thou art deceived? Lead me and do the thing I bid to do. Hast thou no letters to me from the friar?
No, my good lord. If you need someone to talk to, I'm right here.
No matter. Get thee gone and hide those horses. I will be with thee straight.
I need poison!
Who calls so loud?
Come hither, man. I see that thou art poor. Ho there in 40 ducats. Let me have a dram of poison, such soon speeding dear, as will disperse itself through all my veins, that the light-weary taker may fall dead.
Such mortal drugs I have, but Mantua's law is said to any that utters them. Oh well, screw the law. Put this in any liquid thing you will, and drink it off, and if you had the strength of 20 men, it would dispatch you straight.
There is thy gold, worst poison to men's souls, doing more murders in the loathsome world, than these poor compounds that thou mayest not sell. I sell thee poison, thou hast sold me none. Farewell, buy food, and get thyself in flesh. Come, Cordell, and not poison, go with me to Juliet's grave, for there must I use thee. Oh, Juliet! Oh, death that have sucked the honey of thy breath, have had no power yet upon thy beauty. Oh, here will I see my everlasting rest, and shake the yoke of inspicious stars. Here's to my love! Oh, true apothecary, thy drugs are kissed, thus with a kiss I die. Okay, before I die.
Oh, where is my lord? I do remember well where it should be, and there I am. Where is my Romeo? Oh, Romeo, what's here I see? A cup closed in my true love's hand. Poison I see hath been his timeless end. Or churl drunk all, left no friendly drop, tell it me after. Yet noise? Then I'll be brief. Happy dagger. This is my sheath. There rust and let me die.
Some shall be pardoned and some punished, for never was a story of more woe than of Juliet and her Romeo.
After the two lovers stupidly took their lives, the Capulets and the Montagues ended their feud and put the past in the past. If they had gotten over themselves sooner, 2 children would have died, and everyone would have lived happily ever after.
Sponsored by Altoids.